Hey everybody, and welcome to my PEZ Stuff number 10. Wow. Anyway, today I thought we'd talk a little bit about the robot PEZ, seeing as how they have been a topic of conversation on MySpace for PEZheads.com. The robot PEZ they were never made to be robot PEZ. They look cool as robots because they look like robots, but they were a pen. Well, what people found out they could do was disassemble these pens, and they would end up with the infamous robot PEZ, as they now are known as. You see a lot of these lately on eBay. You used to see them in their original form with generally a white sleeve. That was the stems they were put on inside of the pen. And occasionally you would find a different colored sleeve. One of the, we call them the Japanese regular colored sleeves. You find them sometimes. They probably just had stuff left over laying around, and that's what they put inside the pens. But the majority of them were the white footless refill. You do see them on eBay on a plethora of stems. Somewhat, I've seen a set of black stems, various colored stems. Somebody put those stems on those heads. They're cool though. I have to admit, they're cool. PEZ should have thought this one out, and when the rocket pens, I guess they're called rocket pens, didn't go over so big, maybe they should have just started selling them as robots. They could have probably made some more money off them. Anyway, what we're going to do today is disassemble one of these robot pens and show you what's inside and make a robot. So let's get started. Well, there it is. And here's your robot head. We're going to perform a little surgery on this guy and turn him into a robot PEZ. I'm going to break out the big guns. See if we can get a little crack action going. Well, let's get rid of this thing first. That's this. This is a little compartment. We don't need that. A little piece of paper here. Well, let's start down at the bottom here and give it a... Whoops. Tighten her up a little bit. No, this is not rehearsed. Man, they sure put these things together pretty good. Okay. Oh, man. Not as strong as I used to be, apparently. Okay. We'll try famous tool number 2, the kitchen knife. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a, looks like a light bulb fell out of it. She just loves stirring stuff. And you know what, you guys? I think we're in for a little bit of a surprise inside this one. Oh yeah. I think on the MySpace for PEZheads board, Odd PEZ had mentioned that sometimes you'd find the Japanese regular colored sleeves inside these pens. And it looks to me that we have just that with this one. It looks like we have a pink sleeve in here. So that would be cool. Well, these things are a lot to these things. But there's your pink sleeve. I kind of jacked it up with the pliers, I think, though. Maybe there's an easier way to do this. But, yeah, Jesus. What an apparatus here. Boy, I hope I don't end up destroying it. Get rid of this thing. I don't want to do it too much because I'm afraid I'm going to totally destroy the inner sleeve on this thing. I've already put a stress mark in it. I take that back. I've totally destroyed this. I wonder if the people that don't do this all the time don't put use some kind of glue that, or excuse me, a product that will melt the glue on these, because this bad boy is glued. Guarantee it. Some serious glue action on this thing. I maybe should have said that I've never done this before. Would that would not have, you would have believed that? Yes. Well, I'm going all out here. Good God. Ah, I did it. Look at that. Pink sleeve. Pink sleeve. Yeah, I beat it up a little bit. I think if I did this enough, I could probably do it without beating it up. Now I'm just torqued that I beat it up because there you have it. See, if I hadn't beat that up, that would have been an eBay unit for sure. Look at that. The pink-headed, pink-stemmed robot. There you go. So now you know the story of the robot PEZ and how they are and how they came to be, I guess. Somebody saw a market for them and decided that they would make them, and that's basically it. So they're cool. A lot of people like them. I like them, but don't be fooled. They are not a PEZ released product. Can you call them fantasy? Well, I guess they're fantasy. Nobody really made them. I mean, they're just disassembling another PEZ product to make them. So, but I label them as fantasy, regardless. They're not something that came out of the factory that way. I was going to do some more stuff on some other types of PEZ, fantasy type PEZ, but I think I'll save that for next time. These are not fantasy PEZ that people make. We all seen those, glued a toy on the head, this glue the toy on thing, you know. No, these are ones where you modify current PEZ dispensers to make them look different. A lot of people have done this. I've done this quite a bit in the past, but I've always been pretty upfront about it. We'll talk about that next time, I think. Until we meet again, PEZ signing off. Adios.